You've been told that to attract abundance, you have to work harder, hustle more, sacrifice everything. But what if that's not true? What if abundance doesn't come from what you do, but from what you feel? There is a hidden frequency that determines what you attract, and the vast majority of people are completely unaware of it. It's not taught in schools, it's not explained in the workplace, but it is the key to everything. Bob Proctor used to say, "You don't get rich by doing certain things. You get rich by doing things in a certain way." That certain way begins with vibration. Everything in the universe is energy. Everything has a frequency. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they all carry a vibrational signature. And the frequency you broadcast is exactly what you attract back. Most people are broadcasting scarcity while desperately trying to attract abundance. That's like tuning your radio to a rock station and expecting to hear classical music. It just doesn't work that way. So, what is the frequency of abundance? It's not struggle. It's not fear. It's not even desire. It's gratitude. Deep, emotional, present gratitude. Not for what you hope to have, but for what you already have and what you've decided to receive. Gratitude is the vibration that tells the universe, "I already have enough. I am open to more. I am aligned." And when you vibrate at that level, everything begins to shift. But let's go deeper, because this isn't about pretending to be grateful or repeating empty words. This is about transforming your state of being. That's what we're going to uncover now. The real reason people block abundance and how to turn the key that unlocks it once and for all. The reason most people never experience true abundance isn't because they're not working hard enough. It's because they're vibrating on the wrong frequency. Think about this. Abundance is a natural state. Just look at nature. Trees don't struggle to grow. Rivers don't doubt their path. The sun doesn't question if it's worthy to shine. Only humans block the flow, because we've been conditioned to believe that we're not enough. Bob Proctor taught that you can't attract what you don't feel aligned with. If you're constantly feeling lack, worrying about bills, feeling behind in life, comparing yourself to others, you are reinforcing the vibration of scarcity. And no matter how much you try to affirm abundance, that deeper signal is what the universe responds to. That's why change doesn't start with action. It starts with frequency. So, how do you change that frequency? It begins with awareness. You must become deeply honest about the emotional signals you send out every day. Do you feel abundant? Do you trust that you're supported? Or are you living in silent fear that there's never enough? The hidden frequency that unlocks abundance is rooted in trust. Trust in yourself. Trust in the process. Trust in the unseen. When you trust, you let go of resistance, and when resistance falls away, energy flows. Ideas come. People appear. Circumstances shift. You stop forcing, and you start allowing. One of the most powerful ways to align with this frequency is through embodied gratitude. Not gratitude as a concept, but as a practice. Bob Proctor said, "Gratitude hooks you up to your source of supply. It opens the door to the power, the wisdom, the creativity of the universe." When you start and end each day feeling grateful, not just saying it, but actually feeling it in your body, you begin to shift your baseline vibration. But here's the key: don't wait until things change to feel grateful. That's backward. Feel grateful first. Gratitude is not a reaction. It's a creation. When you give thanks for what hasn't yet arrived, you're telling your subconscious mind, "This is real. This is mine. This is who I am." That's when things begin to accelerate. Your inner world begins to align with the vibration of abundance, and your outer world starts to reflect that alignment, almost effortlessly. You meet people you couldn't have planned to meet. You hear ideas that spark something in you. Opportunities show up where you least expected them. And none of it feels like force. It feels natural. It feels right. Bob always reminded us, the law of attraction is a secondary law. The primary law is the law of vibration. That means you don't need to chase. You need to align. Get your frequency right, and everything that matches it will come to you. Understanding the frequency of abundance is powerful. But if you don't live it, if you don't embody it, nothing changes. The transformation only happens when you shift from knowing to being. That's where most people stop. They get the insight, they feel inspired, but then they go back to their old patterns. Why? Because the subconscious pulls them back into the familiar. But abundance lives beyond the familiar. It requires you to step into a new identity. Bob Proctor said, "You must see yourself with the good you desire. Not just once, every single day. You have to become emotionally involved with the image of your abundant life. That image must be so vivid, so alive in your mind, that your subconscious begins to accept it as the new truth. And when that happens, everything around you shifts to match it. Start each day with intention. Before the world pulls you into distractions, before doubt creeps in, close your eyes and see yourself living abundantly. Feel the joy, the freedom, the peace. Don't just think it. Feel it in your chest. Let it move through you. That's how you begin to vibrate at a new level. Use affirmations not as wishful thinking, but as commands to your subconscious. Speak them with certainty. I am a magnet for abundance. I receive with ease. Prosperity flows to me effortlessly. I live in alignment with wealth and joy. These aren't just words, they're programming instructions. And the more you say them with emotion, the more real they become. But don't stop there. Embody the frequency in your actions. Ask yourself, what would the abundant version of me do today? Then do it, even if it feels unnatural at first. Walk like someone who is free. Speak like someone who is confident. Make decisions like someone who trusts life. This isn't pretending, it's becoming. And the subconscious doesn't resist. What is repeated with emotion and consistency? Surround yourself with reminders of abundance. Change your environment. Place notes around your home with powerful truths. Listen to content that uplifts and expands your mind. Limit the voices that pull you back into fear or limitation. Protect your frequency like your life depends on it, because in many ways, it does. Another key practice is giving. Giving is the fastest way to break scarcity. Bob Proctor taught that when you give freely, whether it's your time, your money, your love, you send a powerful signal to the universe. I have more than enough. That vibration draws more to you, not because of a transaction, but because of resonance. When you give from abundance, you receive more abundance. Always, and perhaps most important of all, persist. Don't expect overnight miracles. This is not magic, it's law. Just like gravity, it doesn't fail. But it does require consistency. Keep showing up. Keep aligning. Keep choosing the abundant version of you, even when nothing seems to change. Because it is changing. Energy always precedes matter. Reality catches up with vibration. Give it time. You've come a long way in this journey. From understanding the power of frequency to aligning your mind and emotions with abundance, and now living as a match to that abundance. But before we close this chapter, there's something you must know. The process of transformation is not linear, it's layered. You are not just shifting habits. You are reawakening your true self. There will be days when you feel powerful, and days when the old programming resurfaces. That's normal. It's not failure, it's feedback. Use it. Don't resist those moments. Observe them. Bless them. Then gently return to your vision. This is not about being perfect, it's about being intentional. Every time you return to the frequency of abundance, you deepen your transformation. Bob Proctor always said, Discipline is the bridge between thought and accomplishment. That discipline doesn't mean force or struggle. It means commitment to your new self. It means showing up even when doubt whispers. It means becoming so loyal to the future you that the past version no longer has power over you. You are not your past. You are not your circumstances. You are energy. You are consciousness. You are a creator. The frequency you hold becomes the life you live, so don't wait. Don't delay your freedom one more day. Begin now. Feel abundant now. Live from that place now. And watch the universe respond in ways you never imagined. As we close this video, remember this: you don't need permission to rise. You don't need evidence to believe. You only need a decision, a firm, clear decision to become the person you were always meant to be. The abundance you seek is not outside you. It is within you, waiting for your alignment. In the next video, we will take this journey deeper. You'll discover how the law of perpetual transmutation of energy affects your results, and why most people unknowingly sabotage their progress right before the breakthrough. You'll learn how to spot the signs of energetic resistance and how to shift them instantly. This next step will not only expand your awareness, it will empower you to maintain momentum and finally create lasting results. So, before you go, take one final breath. Place your hand over your heart and say this with certainty: I am abundance. I am aligned. I am ready. Because that's when the shift becomes permanent. That's when the inner reality becomes the outer experience. And that's when you begin to live not just with purpose, but in power. You've started something powerful. Stay with it. You're not just learning, you're becoming. And your transformation is already unfolding. This is just the beginning. Follow for more content that transforms the way you think.